Hello, hello, and welcome to another public class from hollytreeenglish.com. This public class is a fun way to practice a little speaking and grammar, and for us to use an art that has been with humans ever since humans could talk, the art of storytelling. And it looks like we already have one student. Hello, Sheraz. Oh no, looks like he's left. Um, so I invite you to join us if you can. If you have the link in your mailing list, sorry, if you belong to the mailing list, you have a link. Please check your email. If you do not see the email, please check your junk folder or spam folder. Again, please check your spam folder or junk folder if you do not see the link to join. And after the class is over, this link will not be useful. So we will wait for a student to join us. This is session 1 of the group class of public classes. Each class is given 3 times, and um, each class, excuse me, my throat is having problems today. It is given at different times for people in different time zones. So as we wait for a student to join us, let's talk a little bit about storytelling. Everyone, I think, knows that years and years ago, before we had writing, stories were used to tell history. And in many cultures, the way that history was kept or preserved or maintained, we have different words for this, was through using stories and through using speech and pictures. So this art of telling a story is a good way to practice speech. Hello? Oh, it was a Hangouts message. Okay. And history, not only history, but it was a way to teach. Using stories has often been used as a way to teach. And it has been used as a way to pardon me, it has been used to teach, to entertain. So story is very powerful. And this class is designed to help us to practice by working together to tell us a story, to tell a story. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with my English today. So I use stories on my blog when I want to introduce a grammar point. I try to use little stories from my life, and it is also possible to use a fictional story to tell a story. Pardon me, someone is asking me a question. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes, so story is used for many things, and I think a student is going to join, and this student and I will begin working to tell a story. Okay. And I think our student is coming in just a moment. So we will give him a second to join, and then we can really get started. As we are waiting for him to join, I want you to think about, oh, don't think about anything. Hello,
Hello.
hello. So, have you read the description of the class today?
Yeah.
Okay, so the idea is that we will, you and I, and if other students join, they will help us. We are going to create a story. First, we will choose a topic or a theme, and then we will practice speaking and a little bit of grammar by telling a story.
Okay.
Mhm. Um, First, I want to ask you, are stories popular in your culture? Like, is storytelling popular in India?
Yeah, there are number of stories that is popular in India, but because because here there is a lot of literature and lot of stories
Hmm.
which are written by the famous writers. So it is very hard to judge what is popular here, but there are number of stories.
Hmm. Okay. Well, for today, you and I are going to create our own story.
Okay.
So I am going to give you two starting lines or two starts. I want you to choose the one you like, and we will use that to begin the story.
Okay.
Okay, so first I'm going to start screen sharing. Let's see, screen sharing. So how are you doing? Is everything going well for you?
Yeah, everything is good, but because of we are human, so we have some complaints in our life, but that is okay.
Yeah, we are human. Okay,
Yeah,
so I have a document open. Can you see my screen?
yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay, good. So I'm going to begin typing. So the story, your first line is, let's see, whoops, a young, um, shall it be, yes, a young boy was preparing to take a long, I cannot write English today. long journey, he knew that that the end of his journey would be very far away. So this is your first choice of how to start our story. Second choice, okay, is, let's see, um, what would be something a little more practical? Let's think about something more practical. So, yes, long ago, it was much more to get the things people needed. But people are determined when they need something. All right, so which one looks to you like a good start to a story? Saras?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
Which one do you want to use as our beginning?
I think the first one.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm going to erase the second one. All right, so now your job is to add to this. Your job is to add to this, and while you speak, I'm going to type.
Okay,
And so if you make errors, I will type and you will be able to see the correction, okay?
okay,
So you will add something and then I will add something. And we will continue.
okay.
Okay?
Yeah,
All right. So when you are ready, you can begin.
okay. Okay, so you can.
It's for you. So I want you to continue the story a little bit, and then I will continue more. So we are working together to build this story.
Okay, a young boy was preparing to take a long, long journey. He knew that the end of his journey would be very far away. Okay, but Excuse
So,
me.
uh-huh.
Someone calling. हेलो. हाँ जी. हाँ चल गया. हाँ. अच्छा तुम्हारे उधर चल गया. हाँ यहाँ पे चल रहा है. ठीक. ओके. हेलो.
Yes,
या सॉरी फॉर दैट.
that's all right.
ओके. A young
Okay.
boy was okay. A young boy was preparing to take a long journey. He knew that the end of his journey would be very far away.
Mhm.
But but he but he uh, but he must try to do something.
Mhm.
But he must try to do something in his life because because it is the it is the internal power which forces on our body and our actions.
Okay. Drives us. So what I am doing is, as you speak, if something doesn't sound natural in English, I am keeping with your idea, but I am saying as we would say in English.
Okay.
Okay, so that drives us and our actions. To do something. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you like me to take?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, young boy. Whoops. Ah. Ah, my fingers have minds of their own, I think.
Yeah, sometimes we don't know about the spellings.
Yeah, it's not just that. I know the spelling in my head, but my fingers don't listen.
Is that anyone handle your fingers?
Something, I don't
Would
know.
you, yeah, would you like to would you like to borrow my finger?
No, I think my fingers just need to start being more obedient.
Yeah.
Young boy had to make many preparations. He had to pack food, to um, yes, to pack food, to find a good map, and to make sure that everything would be okay while ah
Hmm.
while he was away. Mhm. Um, Finally, time came for him to leave. All right, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, before leaving of his home,
Before leaving his home, hello? I think we lost our student, but I'm not sure. Yep, it looks like we lost our student, but that's okay. We'll give it some time to see if he is able to come back. And let's see if maybe we can invite some other students here. Okay, so hopefully Zeros will be able to join us and continue the story. But I'm also going to point. Hello.
yeah, sorry for that. It was bad connection here.
Is
Okay.
your connection was bad? I see.
Yeah. Okay,
Give
before
me
leaving.
give me one moment.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and post a link in the comments to see if anyone else would like to join us.
Okay.
So maybe they missed the email. Here we go. Okay. Okay. And here we go. All right. And now we are ready to continue. Before leaving his home,
Before leaving his home, he was afraid about his goal,
um, so
afraid of about, yeah,
afraid of, um,
his journey.
afraid, we would say concerning. Concerning is like about, concerning his goal.
Yeah, but 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 his goal motivate his his actions and himself.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Mhm.
now I mean when you think about his goal, he was truly motivated and want to start his journey very soon, very quickly.
Truly motivated. So, mhm.
Yeah. Now it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, and since I am in a different window, can you please let me know if someone else joins us? Just let me know because I'm in a different window and I won't see it
Okay.
or I won't hear it, whatever. Okay, so let's see. Um, yes, he said a heartfelt. Heartfelt means from the heart.
Yeah.
No, is that one word or two? Heart. Ah, yes, one. Heartfelt goodbye to his friends and family, and started on his way. His first destination was a nearby, oops, oh, it did correct it. Okay. Large city. Nearby large city.
Okay. Now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm. Is that you again?
Yeah, I think someone called me. Okay. Give me 1 minute.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Hello. हेलो. गुड इवनिंग सर. सर यहाँ पे तो अभी तक तो आए नहीं है वो. ठीक. हेलो.
Hi.
Yeah, sorry for the phones.
You're popular today.
No, I'm not popular, but I'm also working uh, at my office, so someone calling me from my office
You're
about
working
some
at your
work.
office this late? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Because today is Saturday, so the work is very less. So that is why I join your class.
Mm.
But sorry for the phones.
All right, let's Um, let's go with your turn.
Okay. Okay, so when he reached at the city, he meet with the people of that city and try to know the history of that city, uh, of this city.
Mhm.
He want to know about the old and new culture, and he also want to know the how the culture is different and how the culture is changed by the time and by the time.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So people 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 tell him about the history of that city and about the culture of that city, and
Mhm.
and that boy was amazed to know about the culture and their uh, and their what I can say that and their inventions to the human being,
Inventions. For, you mean to benefit, yeah, for other.
for, for the other people and for
Mhm.
all mankind.
So we could just say, we can actually just say for,
Mankind.
uh-huh.
And that city is a historical by the by the king by the kings
Was historically,
histo- historically, and that city was a historically by the ruled king.
ah, hmm, by kings.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and
So you see, 1 second. Um,
yeah,
I want to continue, but I want to explain for you and anyone who will watch is that this is good practice, because if I don't understand what you mean, so that I can make the, so that I can make it natural English or understandable English, then we have to communicate for me to understand your idea better. And also, if you have trouble understanding something that I write, please ask so I can communicate my idea to you. Okay?
yeah.
All right.
You are doing good job for the
Thanks.
people.
All right. So please continue.
Yeah, I think now it's your turn.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm a student and you are the teacher. So if you give me a more knowledge and more education about this, so I will be happy.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think maybe not for everyone, but I think working together to build a story, and it's fun because you never know where the story will go.
Yeah,
It's like a
we
little
have,
journey, but also
yeah,
because,
yeah,
yeah.
we have no idea about this story, but whatever we feel and whatever we have idea about this story, so we can improve.
Mm-hmm. All right. My kings. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to add. One king, say one king in particular. This means special. One king in particular had a great gift for making beautiful music. Let me think a second. Okay. For making beautiful music. He could play many instruments, and his singing voice was beautiful enough oops, to make strong men cry. His greatest gift connected with his music. Ah, I tell you, my fingers.
Yeah,
Music was that he could take any of the city's proverbs and sayings and put it into a song. Oops, I wrote cities wrong. It's plural, not possessive. Okay, there we go. Teachers make mistakes too. Whoops.
hmm.
All right. So that's my turn. Is we have a king who could take any of the city's proverbs and sayings and put it into a song.
Yeah. He now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that king was also loved the game cultural game in the society.
Okay, can you explain what you mean?
Yeah, I mean that king want his people to involve in some games for the cultural activity
Ah,
and
okay.
some kind of the fitness.
That king also loved the games of his culture. He wanted his people. That's all right. Answer, and I'll finish writing your idea.
Okay.
His
He
people to join in the games so that the exercise keep,
हेलो
keep
हाँ जी कौन
them healthy.
कहाँ से हाँ बताइए अच्छा उसका बिल्टी नंबर जो है मैसेज कर दो अभी जो है ना उसका मैसेज करोगे तुम फिर मैं स्टॉक चेक कराऊंगा जब उसके बाद बताऊंगा आपको ठीक 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 वो मैसेज कर दो ठीक ओके अगेन सॉरी ओके
Did I get your
he
idea
wanted
right?
yeah he wanted his people to join in the game so the exercise would keep them healthy and he often organize lot of tournaments in his city.
Huh. Teams came. I'm sorry. I forgot to ask if it was my turn. Is it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I can I can continue.
Do you want to continue or do you want me to? Either way is fine.
Yeah, you are the teacher. As you give the order, I will follow that.
Okay, I'll just add one sentence and then I think your idea will fit. So here we go. Teams came from many other cities to
It is
participate.
okay.
There we go. All right, now you can go ahead if you want.
Okay. And and in tournaments, he gave the good prize for the winner of his of of the good player.
The best or just the good ones?
I think best is
Mm,
good for
for the best players. Mm-hmm.
and by this by this by this tournament that king was famous in whole country at that time and and people still can't forget his and the people still can't forget his works in this cities Culture.
His deeds. Deeds is another word. It's a little more formal for action. So it's your works, the things you do, your deeds.
Okay. Okay. So by the effect of that king, still in this city's uh, player win the lot of tournaments all over the world.
Players. Hmm. Wow.
I think
This is what.
this is good story,
Hmm.
which prepared by you and me.
Yeah, yeah. I have done this exercise with some of my private students, and it's always, we have made some interesting stories together.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So will you send me this story?
Sure.
Yeah. I think today the phone calls are. हेलो हेलो हाँ जी ठीक है मैं अभी स्टॉक चेक करा करके अभी बताता हूँ ठीक है ओके
In a museum, the young boy saw one of the famous. My gosh. To a winner. It was a small golden statue of what? Hmm. Ooh, a small golden statue of a young man walking down a road. He had a look on his face like he was determined to reach his destination, and nothing. Oops, I need a comma there. Destination, and nothing would stop him. This reminded the young the young boy of his own journey and determination to reach his goal. Reach his goal. Hmm. How do you like that?
Yeah, you make this story unique.
Yes, I like to read stories and sometimes I like to write them.
Yeah,
I
you
was
have.
I was saying before you joined class that when I explain a grammar point in my blog, on my blog, I like to start with a very short little story.
Yeah, you invention very good idea.
Thank you.
Yeah, I I'm not feel bored about this idea. Otherwise, mostly when I try to use any uh, grammatical books or grammatical study, so I normally feel bored. But this idea is good for everyone. I think so.
Well, uh it's informal. It's relaxed and so um it's not correcting all the time, but you have a chance to see the corrections when you're speaking. You have a chance to see what is what is natural, um, and it's yours. It's something you're helping to create. But yes, and storytelling, I think, is a part of us. It's a part of every human in some way. And so that's why, I agree with you. I think it's a good um,
Yeah, and if we practice of this kind of story, so there is a interest too
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
in these stories. And if there is a interest at anywhere, so people like that thing most.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's true.
Yeah,
All right, so would you like to add a little bit to our story?
I think uh, this is enough for today. This
Okay,
story is enough for today. But
this
I
story is enough. Okay.
yeah, yeah. But if you will mail me this story, I will practice this story every day.
Okay, sure. I can yep. So yeah, so now you can see me again.
Yeah.
um so we have about 6 minutes left. So let's talk a little bit about why do you think stories are so powerful for people?
Yeah, you know, people thought that the stories have some reality in past,
Mm-hmm.
and people also believe that people also believe in reality, and they like reality. So that is, and the main thing is that in these kind of stories there is a lesson for people, and there is a some uh, good deeds for the
Mm-hmm.
people, because if the in ancient time, if any king or anybody tried to improve our society, so why we are not try to, and why we are not improve our society, and and our
Uh-oh, connection problem. Hello? Okay, he's having a connection problem. Oh, well, I hope he comes back.
hello.
Hey,
Yeah,
had a little connection problem.
yeah. It is also here too. Sometimes it can't work. Hello.
Hello.
ये पिक्चर ये मेल कराए और स्टॉक डाल दियो. Yeah. I'm at my office, so sorry for the some phones.
Yeah, well, we made it work. It's, sometimes you can't help it. I also do not like to answer phones during class, but once in a while you have to.
Yeah, because I have less time, but I want to join your class at any cost.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
because
good.
I can. Yeah, because I'm getting your English very well. Otherwise, normally English go over on my head.
It
I
goes
can't
over your head.
tell.
Oh.
Yeah, but your is when you speak, so what I feel that you are speaking with uh, very naturally.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm getting you proper.
Mhm. Yeah, I have done a little training as a singer, and so I learned how to enunciate. This means to pronounce clearly when I need to pronounce all the sounds. When I will be honest, when I speak with my friends or my parents, I use, all of the slang, all of the native speech, and I teach people little by little how to understand this. But I also understand how difficult it is it's very difficult to learn when you can't understand your teacher.
Yeah, the teacher is main source to learning our lessons. If we are not getting our teacher, so that will be useless.
Mhm. Mhm. But there are some very good, if you have just a few minutes here, a few minutes there. Um, Engvid, engvid.com
Yeah,
has YouTube lessons, many YouTube lessons, and different teachers. So you can choose teachers that pronounce clearly for you. I mean,
yeah, I will try because I know that my pronunciation is also not good sometimes.
mhm, mhm.
Admit that.
Yeah, I teach I teach some pronunciation as part of speaking. I am not exactly an accent trainer. I teach pronunciation as a part of the bigger speaking uh, thing, but I can
Yeah.
also recommend a very good accent trainer
Hmm.
if you ever need it. So I can recommend a couple of them actually,
Okay,
who
thank you.
get good results for their students. My specialties are speaking, so pronunciation is part of that, but my specialties are speaking and grammar. I do not focus completely on pronunciation, so I am the wrong person if you want just an accent trainer. But I'm
No,
good if you
actually,
want conversation skills, speaking skills, grammar skills.
yeah, the what affect people very quickly. That is conversation.
Hmm.
That is the main thing. But normally, generally, if we can speak English in a good way, so that is good for us.
Hmm.
Grammar is the I know that grammar is the first thing to speak English, but but I still not know about the grammar
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
I less read the grammar book.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, maybe that is a wrong, maybe that is a wrong way of learning for you. Some people, if they just read the grammar book, they don't get it. Some people can get it this way. It's okay for some people, but um, there are different kinds of learners, different learning styles. So maybe you need someone who will explain and lecture, write examples, and so engvid.com, Let's Talk English, Let's Talk English, it's a YouTube channel. Of course, teachers are good, but I'm thinking about, if you only have a few minutes of spare time here, a few minutes of spare time there, YouTube lessons can be good. The problem, of course, is that there's no real order or structure unless the YouTube teacher makes playlists. So check for playlists. For example, teacher, who was it? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Minu. Her name's Minu, and she does a YouTube channel called Anglo Link, and she has playlists for different things. So if you need to focus on tenses, you can find her playlist for tenses,
Okay,
and that will give you some structure.
thank you.
So I need to end the video, so excuse me a minute. We are over time just a little bit. So I want to say thank you for anyone who has watched, anyone who will watch the uh, replay. If this video was useful for you, please like it, share it, and subscribe. And Seros, of course, if the class was useful, you can share the video as well. It will be on YouTube.
Thank you. I will share.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah, but you please mail me this story on my email ID.
yeah, I have your email address because you subscribe to my email list, so I will do that.
Yeah, because I will normally practice of this story because
Okay.
I know that yeah, because I know that I have some problems about the sentences, so
Hmm.
I will not repeat my mistakes again, and I will be try to remove my errors.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good idea. So I will email you this story. I cannot guarantee, I cannot promise when, but I will do it. So I will see you next time then.
Okay, thank you. And please share your links for these classes. I will try to join your every class.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they're always in your email 15 minutes before class begins.
Okay.
So if you do not see the email, check your junk folder.
Yeah, I will check.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye. Have a good time. Bye
All
bye.
right. You have a good night. Bye.
Bye.